So, we find ourselves here again. I am grateful that you grant me the opportunity to give you one of my stories again. And sit here with me, enjoying the space. Taking a rest from every trouble that you might have. And sitting here, joining us at this campfire. Now, the last time we have solidified our belief in God, elaborated on why doubt is negligible if we have something we want to work towards. Now, I think it's an opportune moment to let that sink in. To let it sink in that when you let yourself go completely, free yourself of the shackles, of the prejudice, of all the bad and of all the good, that there is a sense of freedom that cannot be replaced by any other. Because God is beyond good and evil. And that is not meant in a way that paints God in a position of judgment. It is to say that God doesn't see a difference between sacred and unsacred, between good or evil, dark or light. It is all within God's creation. Now, when I say God, there's likely a picture of a person in your head. You are free to believe whatever you think is right, but for me, I try to avoid that picture for the sole reason that I have experienced God to be all-encompassing in the moments of stillness. I find God to be everything. Now, if your mind is grounded in material belief, then that is a slight blockade to experiencing the full nature of what I am talking about. However, I want you to still focus on the fact that you breathe. You breathe, and you take in what is outside. What was once outside was internalized into you. What is now inside of you is being merged with you. Rather, you merge with what is outside. Or haven't you been merging with what is outside already? Where have you come from, really? Haven't you sprung into this world out of nothingness? So where have you begun truly? Was it back then when you were born? Or were you there already, but just not informed? Thinking about it this way makes it a little more accessible for you to get over this material barrier. Makes it more accessible for you to get into the experience of what it might have been like to be without form. And when you realize that you once had no form, but may very well have been there already, now that's when you realize you are something bigger. Part of something bigger. Because you know there to be others like you. Have they come into this world in the same manner as you did? So how many more others are there out there? In the place where we're not born yet. Aren't there even more than we have now living on Earth? They all come from somewhere. We don't know how many there are. Some of them might sit there and waiting, but have just decided to delay their arrival. It's interesting thinking about it this way. Because we can either say that there are infinitely many, or an infinitely large one thing.